Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about how to get a job when you are going abroad for your studies, whether be it a part-time job or a full-time job once you have completed your studies. And I'm going to share my personal experience as well because I am an introvert and I have seen the struggles of myself as an introvert, that what all things will be an hurdle for a person like me or an introvert person to get a job, because we are an introvert, we don't really feel like talking to a lot of people and going out and networking and all. So what are the alternate things that you can do if you are an introvert like me? So let's get started. So first things first, the way in India we have college placements. Out of India there are no such thing like college placements. So that's a very big shock that a lot of students face when they move abroad. I think it's mainly because that there is too much of competition and it's not possible for colleges to offer placements, because it will be very unfair to a lot of students when they are not able to sit for the placements and all. So rather, what the universities and the colleges abroad do is that they conduct career fairs. Now what happens in the career fairs is that, let's say if you are aiming for top universities to study abroad, the top universities would arrange a career fair wherein at least 100 or 200 companies will be coming on campus to interact with you. So that during this career fair you have to ask questions like, what sort of skills do you look for in a candidate, what are the hiring timelines throughout the year, like which are the peak months that you hire, because whenever the financial year comes to an end, that time they might not do a lot of hiring, but when the new financial year starts, probably that is the time when they do a lot of hiring. So these are the sort of questions that you need to ask. You can also ask about that, what kind of CVs do you prefer, do you need a picture on it, or if you don't prefer on it, whether the resume should be of 1 page or 2 page. So getting all of these informations directly from the recruiters or from the companies will help you a lot. Second thing which is very important is that when you attend these kind of career fairs, you get an opportunity to network with them and add those people to your LinkedIn account. Okay. And then of course you have to keep talking to them now and then you can just see for an opportunity that if they have any internship or any part-time or any entry-level job that you could be you could be eligible for, or you could apply for it and all. So that's one thing. So that's how the universities help international students get a job, but they don't offer placements like the Indian colleges do. So don't have those kind of hopes and then go abroad that after completing your studies you will get a college placements and all, because that doesn't happen. Now the next thing is that when you are studying in the college, maintain good relations with every single of your classmate and every single of your professors, because you never know when you step outside of India which person will be helpful to you. I made this mistake that when I was doing my masters in Australia, I didn't really network or I didn't talk to any of my colleagues except the group projects and all. And even after completing that, I used to, vanish and I never contacted any of them, because I'm an introvert and I feel like that, my life is already happy and I don't want a lot of people in it. So that's the reason, I think majority of the introverts don't talk to a lot of people because they just like minding their own business and they don't want extra additional drama in their life. So yes, if you do that, because see, you never know, if you are putting in your 100% to find a job, but there are chances that you might not be putting 100% but 90%, whereas one of your classmates, they would be giving 200%, they will get a job. So through their reference, because of your connection with them, you can get a chance to work in their company. So always, once you step outside of India, have good relations with every single person, because you never know kaun kahan kab kaam aa jayega. Now the third thing is that you need to attend networking events. How to find, where to find, how to go, how to approach, and all of those things I'll tell you. So whichever country you go to, you can always look for, let's say if you are in finance, and you can just type on the Google financial seminars, or seminars on finance field, or workshops on finance field, networking events for finance career. All of these kind of search terms, you need to put it on Google and then just scroll. You'll find a lot of events that will be happening or that I've already completed and will be coming the next year. Some would be free, some would be paid as well, wherein you'll have to pay at least $10 or $20 to attend the event. So that's a very good place to network with people. And I will normally recommend to go alone, because if you again go with one of your friends, you will end up talking to them only. So if you are going alone, you will, first of all, you will be out of your comfort zone. Second, you don't have to care about what someone is thinking about you, because nobody knows you over there. So it's a great way to interact with somebody who is new and you want to add them to your contact. And third is that, what's the worst thing that can happen? Somebody will not like you and they'll make an excuse and they'll just walk away from there, then that's fine. But getting out of your comfort zone and doing networking is very, very helpful. I have just attended one networking event and I just spoke to one single person. That was also a girl who was sitting right next to me, and she approached me. So I feel really bad about that. My networking skills are really bad when it comes to networking professionally. Friendly, yes, I can do it, short talks and all, but when it comes to professionally, I'm really bad at it. So yeah, learn from my mistakes, because all of these things, if you do, I can guarantee and vouch on it that once you graduate in 3 to 4 months, you will get a job. Trust me. But if you don't take efforts for doing all of these things, then of course nobody will know you, and you will not get a job. But you have to understand that if you don't have a reference, other students who don't have a reference, how they normally apply for the jobs is via the online job platforms like Seek, LinkedIn, and all of those platforms. Now, country to country, the job platforms will differ. What I will do is I'll put it in the caption below for you, that for each country, what are the best job portals. However, majority of the hiring is done through references. So please keep that in mind. But you should also keep applying to the jobs online as well through these kind of job portals. So now you have to understand that if you don't know a lot of people and not many people know about you as well, and then you end up applying through these online platforms only. So it is like you apply to 200 places and you get response from one or two place for the interview. So the chances are that less if you don't have a reference. Okay, so I will highly recommend to apply to those companies, and also try to find out on LinkedIn if there is any mutual, person between you and that company. So then reach out to that person and try to get a help or the reference from them if they are, ready to help you. So that's another thing that you can do. Then one more important thing is that, so up until now, I never really, needed to use my CV, because whichever jobs I got was through references, either from my friends or from my ex-colleagues and all. But now when I'm actually trying to change my field from education to social media marketing officer or something like that in Australia to get a job, it's really difficult because I have not made a lot of friends, or I have not done networking and all. So it's really difficult for me. Now I have like 2 job offers, but I'm still thinking whether to accept it or not, since I have a lot of things coming ahead for this half year, this half 2025 and the next 2026. So I'm still thinking, but yes, it's going to be difficult if you are, changing your field and something like that. So it's really important to make your CV ATS friendly. Now, what I had done was that I used 3 AI softwares. One was ChatGPT, another was DeepSeek, and the third one was Perplexity, if I'm not wrong. I used these three, softwares, and I gave a command. I'll also put it in the caption below so that you can also use the same command for your resume. And I told them to, you are my CV resume builder, and this is my old CV. I want to apply for so and so job, and based on all of these things, I need your help in preparing the ATS friendly CV. And if you need more information, ask me more questions. So this way, if the AI software feels that there is, like missing information, so they will ask me more questions about it. And once I provide them with the answer, they will prepare a rough template of the new resume, which is ATS friendly. So that's not 100% accurate. So you'll have to pay attention to whatever details they're adding to your CV, because in my case, they had taken the years, like aage piche ke, so I had edited that. But you have to check and see if it is, providing the proper and all. Then they will also ask you if you need a doc format or the PDF format. So ask them to give you the Word document. copy paste the entire thing, or probably just scan that thing or open in the next window and put it in, like prepare a new word document or pura dekh ke you type. You don't copy, but you type everything out. Then there will be certain words that are you will be able to figure out that this is like the AI ne banaya, wo pata pad jayega is word se. So then you find the synonym of that word and you replace that word with the new word. That's how you make your ATS friendly CV as well. पूरा खाली उसने बना के दिया वही आप यूज कर रहे हो, ऐसा मत करना. गिव योर इनपुट एज वेल थोड़ा बहुत, कि वो ह्यूमन ने बनाया है ऐसा लगे. So ATS friendly CV is also very important. Now, the last thing that I'll tell you is that reach out to your college alumni, because they can help you a lot. They would have great insights on how to get a job and all. Reach out to them via your college or the university's alumni association or via LinkedIn. So that's another way to do it. For introverts, yes, if you are not comfortable going out in the networking events and all, then this is the best way to reach out to your alumni through LinkedIn or through college clubs and all of those things. Now the last thing that I'm sharing is very important for anyone introvert, extrovert, recent graduates or something like that. Each country has this one thing called graduate programs. So let's say, for example, if I'm graduating in 2026, then there will be companies who will open the entry level positions for 2026 January or February. Okay, the timeline would be different, so you'll have to check with what type of companies do you want to apply for. I will highly recommend to start researching at least 1.5 to 2 years before. So let's say if you are someone who's going to study abroad in 2025 and you'll graduate in 26 or 27, then abhi se research karo कि these are the top 50 companies you want to apply for and whether or not they are offering the graduate programs or not. And if they are offering, then कौन से month में open होता है, कौन से month में close होती है application. Research about all of these things, because the benefit is that the graduate programs, let's say if you graduate next year, then only the students who are graduating next year will be able to apply for that program. Okay, so competition थोड़ा कम हो जाता है कि someone who graduated like in 24 or 23 and still looking for the job, या someone who will be graduating in 27 but वो 26 से ही job ढूंढ रहे हैं, तो they will not be eligible to apply for that job. So this is a great way for every single student to get a job. और इसमें references की भी ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. So I feel this is a good opportunity for you all to consider if you cannot do one of the things that I have mentioned. So that's about it. I am sure that if you do all of these things, you will be able to get a job abroad, whether be it in your field or not in your field. You are changing your career, you are looking for part-time job or a full-time job, anything. I can bet that through these things you will be able to get a job. So let me know if this video helped you out. Comment below and see the caption for more details, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.